Also, another big thing with Yasuo,
Minions have spawned.
the amount of times I have people first time champions because I lock in Yasuo. Like, oh, I'm gonna blind Malphite top because you're picking Yasuo, or I'm gonna pick Gragas jungle. It's like, dude, that shit gets annoying. And then they just end because they're first time Gragas or first time Malphite. It's like, okay, just because I locked it, yeah, Gragas Malphite are good with Yasuo doesn't mean you have to first time them and just solo lose the game and be like, well, I picked for your champ. It's like, it's too gross, too annoying. Yasuo mind controls your team to pick champions they don't know how to play, and then you lose. I swear that has happened so many times. It just gets so frustrating. Like, I'm not asking for you to do that. Yone isn't really like that. I mean, they're gonna pick AP champs, but that's like every champ in the game. But when I try hard climb, I usually look up my jungler, and whatever my jungler's best champ is, I pick the opposite damage. Kind of like mind controlling them to pick their best champ, you know? Like, let's say, why did I ult up? Let's say someone mains Lee Sin jungle. I'm not gonna pick Yone sometimes, so I can make them play Lee Sin. So I pick a Nivea, and they pick Lee Sin. Because, like, if you pick an AD mid, then they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pull out my 20% remaining Elise. And then you lose. Then you're sad. So, that's like that's a tip that I would say. Be really good to try out. Obviously not really in low elo, you shouldn't really worry about that, but, you know. Just something I do in, like, high elo. I'm a bot! I'm dog shit. Oh, I also think Zeal is really bad, by the way. You know what I mean? Even on Yasuo, it's kind of overrated. I really don't like Zeal early. I think it's really good. Very overrated. Okay. Thoughts about Shogo, the AD carry main? We're friends. I'm cool with him. I love Shogo. Good guy. I think he's pretty good. He has very good movement. He thinks I'm really good. He's handsome. Oh, you like Yasuo anymore? I just explained it for like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna say it again. Did I think the same about Zeal? Yeah, Zeal's like placebo. Like, it feels good, but it's not actually good. I swear. I don't think I killed this. Dude, I had a feeling, like, you know that moment when you know something's not gonna kill, but then you just like try it anyway? It was one of those moments. I knew that wasn't gonna kill, but like, I wanted to test it. Cool.
The spirit realm is...
It's fine. It's actually pretty bad. Because now I waste my ignite, and then he TP's back to lane, so I don't have my ignite to like pressure him anymore. So it's actually really bad doing that. Thinking about Zukill taking Triumph? I think I have Triumph in this game. Triumph is fine. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I mean, Overheal is gonna be like... Okay, honestly, Triumph just looks cooler. Like, honestly, as a streamer, it's just better to take Triumph because, like, you're just farming the Synapse place. No one cares about Overheal. Like, yeah, you have a little shield, it doesn't look cool. Like, has Overheal ever made a play on Synapse? No, bro. But, like, imagine Triumph, you're in a 1v3, and then you just keep getting that, like, dopamine fucking 100 heal, and you 1v3, and then you're just like, oh my god, Pogger's Triumph is broken. Then you get in Synapse. So. That's a thing. It's more Poggers, and that's all that really matters. Also, I don't want to back and sell. Dude, this guy went cult here. Yo, fuck. Also, I'm kind of trolling every laning phase, but you know. These games are kind of like, the first couple of games are kind of like mind-numbing. Well, I mean, it is Smurf Q, so I really shouldn't, because like, I could be versing someone really good. You never know. But I should probably like try my hardest. My first day back streaming, I kind of just want to chill. Fuck chat, you know? Don't want to be like super try-hard at the moment. He live? If Jug lives, it's fine. No. I think he's fine. I was gonna back. Oh, he's not fine. Jug, no! I kind of baited him. I could have just got out, but I saw him, so I wanted to go in, even though I knew it was bad. I should have backed off. Wait, Yumi died 3 times? What? Ow. How do you int on Yumi? Does Jug have a main account? Yeah, he used to be 1000 OP. He used to be top 10 actually. I think he took a bit of a break. Like, no challenger player really stays an account top 10 all season. It's just like so much upkeep. So I think he just took a break, and then after you decay an account, it feels pretty shit to climb on again. My experience at least. Yeah, I don't really know the name of his name. Zuko has 2 accounts because it's in top 20. I mean, yeah, you want to do that, but also it's a lot easier to do that in EUS because EUS you can literally queue up any time and like get like actual quality game, which is like kind of a privilege to be EUS. You actually get to like play in like good challenger games like a lot. NA really isn't like that. Their region's pretty dog shit. You can literally only get good games at like one certain time frame, which is really cringe. My NA is kind of dog shit. Not fun to play on. What is this? What is this? There's just like not really a point of getting top 10. I mean, I don't know. I'm going for it though end of season, but like keeping it all season kind of is mean. I could have. I was 1000 OP. Could have kept going, but I just decayed it. This is just not worth playing. Just flash. I don't know. I'm gonna waste my ult. You're gonna flash it. Good enough for zoning him from the whole wave. Yeah, my goal is to hit at least top 10 by end of season. Go for that. Top 3 own skins? Well, there's only 3 of them, though. We're counting base skin. Dawnbringer is the best by far. Okay, probably. Then Spirit Boss and then original. I hate Battle Academia, it's for shit. You'd have to be better than the tank man. I mean, a lot of people put hate on the tank man, but he's really not that bad at all. Like, as much as people like want to give hate to tank man, I mean, he plays really good champions right now, and obviously he's not bad at the game. If tank man was that bad, then like anyone can just spam Sona and get top 10. But well, I mean, right now you can. But he gets a lot of hate, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna say he's like the best player in the world, but I mean, he definitely gets way more hate than he deserves. No one can be that high if they're always that high rank. Like, if he's actually bad, then you guys hit top 10. I think that's all I gotta say.
Uncertainty and fear, the overcome are proud.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
What is good about Shogo? Really good movement. Which is like all that matters for an 80 carry. 80 carry is the easiest role in the game.
Rampage.
That's literally all you need as an 80 carry. You just, yeah, have good mechanics. That is the whole role. So. And late management. Yeah, I don't know, just existed. I don't know like how he is, but I haven't played with him too much, but good.
May your spirit find the peace you did not.
Yo, what's up, Jaboon? 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 Through the stream, welcome.
Demons take
You enjoy the stream?
I hunt them all the same.
It looks so cluttered visually. I don't know, I love the new skin. I can't wait for it. We go top 10 with the buff. Or the skin buff.
Shut down.
Uni? Okay, I got you.
Many try to flee their burdens. Fleeing is impossible.
Turret plating will fall.
Ow. Jesus. Yo, wanna know like a buff that I would've gave Yone? If anything? I think nerfing his ult cooldown would be like a perfect buff for him. That's OP though, for sure. I think it's really long. Maybe if it wasn't long it'd be OP, so I don't know. I don't even think he needs buffs. Kind of.
An enemy has been slain.
I think if I were to change Yone, I would make it so his ulti has less cooldown, but nerf his E damage. I think that'd be good. I wouldn't give him a flat buff. I'd just be like, lower his ult cooldown, lower his E damage, bam.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Feel better. Been the most popular role? No, not really. I mean, yeah, you can't buff Yone because you're OP and low elo.
Their depredations.
I still think he's pretty shit in like high elo. He's just like a Cassin type champion. Like, are you gonna blind pick Cassin in every game and win? No. Are you gonna blind pick Yone every game and win? No. That type of champ. Hey, maybe you could, but it just takes a lot more effort. I think. Like, Yone is the type of champion. Hmm. I don't know. Yone's the type of champion where like you just have to like do nothing for a while and just like farm, and, like make your teammates suffer. So you kind of like have to make your teammates suffer for a while, and then you get the 1v9 the game. Yeah, you can like get through his early laning phase if you're like really good, but obviously it's like pretty weak compared to other champions.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I should back for Shilbo.
Godlike.
Too far gone.
Feels really good. I mean, yeah, he feels fine. He's especially better in like the lower elos because like honestly in North America, whoever has the higher scaling comp just automatically win. Although I think your EUS has to. But I mean, just like in Diamond and below, whoever has the highest scaling team comp will usually win. Just how it works. And Yone just happens to be one of the highest scaling champions in the video game.
Between uncertainty and fear.
Like, I look at my games, and I would say 90% of them, whoever had the higher scaling comp just wins. Because, like, it really doesn't. Like, what do you think is better in a solo queue game? What would you rather have? A Yone Karthus versus a fucking Nidalee Renekton? Like, who do you think is gonna win? Like, yeah, the Nidalee Renekton is gonna run a train in the early game, but if they buck up one time and give shutdowns, they just lose. So, I mean, you kinda have to play perfectly to play Nidalee Renekton. There's, like, a lot to ask for. So, I really like it. Oh, I just didn't push. I thought Renekton's unplayable right now? Nah, he's high low at least. Yone versus Urgot, good matchup for Yone. I'm okay, so the way you need to think about Yone, you don't want to think about it like, is it a good matchup? There's no such thing as like a good matchup for Yone. It's like, is the matchup like easily survivable and you could just farm? Where, I would say Urgot is pretty easy to just farm it out. Like, he can't really like dive you, in my opinion. Like, you don't win. Obviously, he fucking rails you early game. Like, you're not gonna beat him. You're not gonna beat anyone early, you know, usually. If it's a top lane bruiser, you are gonna get railed early. It's just how it is. But, yeah, I mean, he's not gonna, like, kill you. So you just, like, farm it out on the scale. I would say a lot of Yone players that I coach worry about way too much about killing your lane. Whereas, like, you don't, that's not your goal. That's not your job. Like, your job is Yone. That guy just get me? Oh, okay. Oh. Your job as Yone is just to farm it out and go even. If you're going even, you are winning very hard. So, like, I see a lot of people just like, oh, I'm versing, like, fucking Pantheon, I need to play super aggressive and, like, beat the shit out of them. It's like, no, you don't. That's not how it works. You're playing to survive. You play to scale. You're a scaling champion. You're not going for solo kills early. If you were going for solo kills on Yone before your first back, you were trolling. Like, do I do that? No. So, chances are you probably shouldn't try to do that either. Should not be getting solo kills on Yone before first back. Yo, thank you, Pajamas, for the 21 months, by the way. Brother, appreciate that. When can you start fighting bruisers? Depends. Like, I would say you're really, like, you're pretty strong as Yone after you get Berserkers and Vamp Scepter. That's when you feel really good in lane. Vamp Scepter, Berserkers. Then you're like, fuck. Every, like, E trade, I can do, like, half their HP, if not more, if I land everything. Playing fucking hide and seek. Ulti at the end because it has a long animation.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Some days I forget What lies behind this?
He's not D tier in Challenger. Yone? Yeah, he's definitely not D tier. He's just like, okay, the thing with Yone is like, if you're gonna blind pick Yone in Challenger, you should probably dodge some games. Because like, in Challenger, it really comes down to drafting. It really comes down to like the better draft wins. Why don't they FF? I don't fucking know. URGT says D in Challenger? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Looking at tiers on a site, like, doesn't mean anything. It's like looking at win rate. Doesn't mean much. But, yeah, if you get a- okay, so like, Yone and high elo, if you get a good matchup, probably gonna like auto win the game. Like, oh, they blinded Zoe, they blinded Orianna, they blinded Victor. I'm going to pick Yone, and I'm going to freely scale, and then we're gonna have free farm Yone. Really good. Or you can first pick Yone in a challenger game, and then they answer with going Pantheon mid and an Evelyn or something, and you're just like, huh, I'm kind of fucked. And that's when you dodge, because like, I can't really do too much. I would dodge that game, because it's not really up to me to win that game. These guys are getting it banned. They died 12 times. We got so many gremlins. Huggers. I think they're fine, sure.